Okay, hi you guys. Welcome to our Team Core Power team call. Today is the 19th of January already. I can't believe we're that far into the month, and I'm super excited for our call tonight and to help you guys to take a peek at some things with your social media, introduce you to a few of the apps and the programs that I use in my social media, and hope it'll give you some ideas and some things. Definitely it's something to always just be working on and learning from, learning what's working, what's not working. I definitely won't profess to know everything about social media, but I keep working at it, and that's what we just need to do. And I found some great programs that work for me to help do my graphics and to create my documents and things like that. So hope to introduce you to some things that'll help you make that easier for you as well. So I wanted to just start off with a couple of announcements. First of all, the Success Club trip was pretty much sold out before it even opened for general registration today. It was unbelievable. I logged on, I think at like 10:02 today, and it was just completely bogged down the site. I didn't hear of too many people that got on. I mean, I'm sure people did today, but I don't know many of them. So in our group page is posted the link for the waiting list. So I highly recommend that you get on the waiting list so that you can be prepared to go on that trip. So I myself did not get on the trip, so I put myself on the waiting list, and I'm going to make sure I hit Success Club every month, which is what you need to do to qualify when your turn does come up off that waiting list, is to have hit Success Club the prior month and to meet the qualification criteria. So it's great to do. Go ahead and put your name on the waiting list. There's no harm, no foul. I mean, what it really does is secure a spot that you have the option to make the decision once and if your name comes up to go on this trip. So that might happen, you guys, 4 or 5 months down the road from now. And, if it does, and you're feeling insecure now, but you might be feeling a lot more secure then, and you would probably kick yourself if you didn't take that opportunity to do it. So go ahead and register for that and just put yourself on the waiting list. If it comes up, then you get the opportunity to make a decision if you're ready to go or not. So take advantage of that and work towards earning those incentives. I know it's a scary thing to kind of put some skin in the game sometimes, but really look at those opportunities you can. And, going to these events is, not only rewarding, but it really will help you to see a bigger picture, to be part of something bigger and greater with Team Beachbody, which is an amazing opportunity. So I really want you guys to look right now at making a commitment to go to Summit, which is July 28th through the 31st in Nashville, Tennessee. And again, there is a waiting list open for that. So get your name on that waiting list so that you have a commitment to do that. And then you can make a decision when that comes up to get there. But events like that only happen once a year from a national level. But they make such a big impact, and you get to meet and see and learn from the best people, and just, again, really that experience of being a part of that will really help to elevate your business, because you will come back from things like that with a lot of momentum, a lot of energy. People will see what you've done and where you've been at, and it will really create a good buzz around what you're doing and to help build your confidence in what you're doing as well. So I really want you to go for it. I want to have our team at Summit. I want us to be there and learning together, and to do the things that we can do there together. So go for that. And then I also wanted to just spend a little bit of time just re-going over the challenge pack promotions for January, because we've got a couple of more weeks, and we really want to take advantage of those, because these are really great opportunities for people to start their Beachbody journey with something great. Because the promotions for $140, honestly, you guys, you're getting those programs for free. They're getting those programs for free to invest. Here's scenario to invest. If someone were to buy today a order of Shakeology and just get a 1-month supply, they honestly could save, versus buying the challenge pack where you get the discount pricing, you get free shipping or the $2 shipping. All of that really leads to them getting this for less money than it would be to just buy that for 1 month, have to pay the shipping and things like that. So help people understand the value in those challenge packs, not only, you know, just from a monetary standpoint, but also they're going to set themselves up for the best success if they're prepared and are positioned with a good workout program, with the right nutrition, with an easy and convenient nutrition option that they can take every day and know that they're getting the best nutrition for their body, as well as the value of being able to join with you in your challenge group and to be coached and to have accountability and support. And then all the rewards that come with that, you know, that they can get their free t-shirt for completing their program, that they can qualify to, you know, enter the Beachbody Challenge and win $500 or more for their transformations, that they're going to have a lot of fun and tell them about the experience that they have in these groups and what it has meant for you to have a coach, to be in these groups. Share those experiences, because really that part of it, I feel, is priceless. It's really the missing component, to have that support, to have that accountability, to have somewhere that they can collectively go. I mean, even myself, you know, this week joining the 10-day sugar breakup, you know, honestly, I've just had some lingering habits since the holidays. It's hard to break through that stuff, but as I've been in this group, even just a couple of days, you know, those things where those temptations come up and I probably would have just let myself go or let myself have a little bit more, you know, I've been able to exercise more strength because there's numbers there, right? You know, there's a group and support, and, you know, I want to do a great job. They want to do a great job, and we want to help each other out. So, you know, it's never not valuable to have that group experience, no matter how long you've been working on your nutrition or health. Sometimes we all need to connect ourselves with that too. So utilize that and help people to understand that. So our next challenge group is going to be on January 25th. Is Real Solutions, really kind of taking New Year's resolutions and really taking that to say, hey, you know, resolutions are typically something that we do or don't do. And so a lot of people, when they find themselves that they've set goals at the beginning of the year, and when they come to breaking it 2, 3 weeks, 4 weeks later, they give up, right? Because they didn't do it. And Real Solution is really having the right components in place to make those goals actionable and to make them specific and measurable. And that's what we do in those challenge groups. So help people with that. It's going to be a great group, great concept. I'm going to lead that group. So really it's there for you to plug your people in, to help them and be supportive of them every day. And then we'll move forward to help position you to run your own challenge groups if you're not doing that yet, but it'll give you confidence to be in these groups, to help have the support immediately and be able to build from there. So plan to participate in that. Also, our calls, these team calls happen every first and third Tuesday. So moving forward, our next call will be February 2nd. And what I'm going to do is take the first 15 minutes of these calls moving forward to do a short business opportunity call. And the reason I'm going to do this is I want you guys to always have a lot of resources to be able to plug people into learn more about this business so that you can more quickly grow your team and have more opportunities to invite them to things to learn more about this opportunity with Beachbody. So as we move forward, we're actually going to just bump this call up 15 minutes. So from 6:45 to 7 o'clock will be a short business opportunity call where, you know, I will teach people about coaching and what the opportunity is, what it means, lead through a couple of slides so that, again, you can have people, give people the opportunity to be a part of that and to learn a little bit more. You know, most people need several touches before they're ready to make a decision. So being able to have things like this short opportunity call, sneak peeks that you can present to them, other webinars, pointing them to different calls or articles that might help them, inviting them to live events like a Super Saturday or other trainings. All of those things are there for you to be able to have touch points with people. And it's great to be able to take advantage of as many of those as you can and invite the same people to several different types of events, because one thing might not resonate with them, but if they go and experience maybe a workout or a live event, or maybe you're doing a shake and share event, they're going to have a little bit different experience, and you never know what it is that's going to help show them and share with them the information that they need to have. So this will be another opportunity that we'll be able to do that too. So I'll put that in our team page so everybody knows, but I'd love for you guys to be inviting people to those continuously as we have the opportunities to be a part of that. So take advantage of that too, right? So we're going to get into the meat of our call. We're talking today about social media do's and don'ts, and introducing you to a few of the programs and things that I utilize for me too. So let me do that here. Okay. So first, I'm going to introduce you to 8 social media do's and don'ts. So number 1 is, you want to post often. As you're on social media, it's really about creating a story. And the story just isn't about Beachbody. It's really about you and your life. So as you're posting, you want to aim to post 2 to 4 times a day, or 3 to 5 times a day sometimes here, but I think 2 to 4 times a day. And if it's something where you haven't been posting regularly, or you can build up to that. If you don't have any presence on social media, start with 1 post a day, and then the next week add another one and build up to 2, and then the next one and add up to 3. So that you've got so that you can kind of build yourself into that presence. But you want to be able to share often so that people get to know you. It's not just knowing that you're a Beachbody coach. They want to be a part of your life. So a great exercise to kind of start with that is to just write down a list of 10 things about you. So, what makes you you, what your hobbies are, what your work is, things that you enjoy doing, things that make you you. Create a list of those things. And those are the types of things that you should post about. Really only 1 or 2 of your posts really should or need to be about Beachbody or health and fitness and things like that. Share some other parts of your life. Like for me, being a mom is a huge part of my life. My faith is a huge part of my life. Some of my hobbies, gardening or playing the piano or my photography, those are things that I like to post or share things about because I enjoy them. And, they're a great way for people to get to know me and to be a part of my journey in my life, and they build trust from that. So, make sure that you post often and, share pictures of you. People want to see you, as you're posting things about Beachbody and things like that. People don't want to see stock photos. They don't want to just see the products. They want to see you. So instead of just showing a product and telling about it, show your experience with the product. With Shakeology, share a picture of you, making your recipe for that day, or, sharing, a picture of you running out the door with your Shakeology, or in the car, and how glad you were that you had it to be a quick option for you because you didn't have enough time to sit down and have breakfast this morning. Find some ways that you can integrate and teach people more about what you're doing without just showing the products, because people don't want to be sold to. They want to share in your experience. They want to share in your journey. And that's what's going to attract them to doing more and wanting more with you. So, you are on this journey and learning a lot of things, and what those 10 things that make you you, there's a lot of things that you can share with people from that. So, make sure that you do that, like share advice and tips, share those healthy recipes. If something has worked for you, share some advice on what that is and, why it worked for you and how it can help other people. I think people want to try things. They want to experience things that work and that can help them. So as you're experiencing those things and having those things that work and help you, then make sure that you're adding to that. Something funny. People love to be entertained, so whether it's a quick video that you find or, you're sharing something funny or humorous, share parts of that. Share parts of your day, just what are you doing right now? People, are you at work? Are you at home? Today I shared a picture of me in my clothes, my cleaning clothes, I called them, because I was intending to clean my house today, but it just didn't quite get there, so I just, share that part of my life about what I was able to get done today and what I wasn't able to get done today. Share motivational and inspiring quotes. You can do posts that are soft selling or soft recruiting, so to speak, like, hey, I love P90X. I'm in better shape than I was in high school, right? Just sharing parts of, ooh, I had surrenders today from the 21-day fix. Those are killers. What did you do for your workout today, right? So you're sharing what you're doing and the products that you're using without, really spilling everything and saying, here's my website, go buy this, and things like that too. Same with recruiting. Hey, if anyone's interested, we're starting a weight loss challenge group next week. Message me and let me know if you're interested, right? It can be really that simple to share your stories. And, start sharing successes. Share successes of the people in this group, in our team. Share successes of your challengers, of, your own successes and your own transformation story. Share those stories and experiences, even if and it doesn't have to be major transformations either. Like, look at the small victories that we celebrate every day. Did you tighten up your belt buckle? Are your rings looser on your finger? Were you able to resist that nighttime snack that you've had so much trouble doing? Share those successes and those things that you get from your challengers too, and their successes, to help people really see more of what's going on. And ask questions. I asked a question the other day because I'd like to start doing more via email, to email my customers and email people who want help with nutrition and fitness. So I said, hey, what would you prefer to see? A, healthy recipes for families, or B, tips for busy lifestyle. I can't remember what all four of them were, but I gave them some options and just asked for their opinion on what they wanted to see. We want to create valuable content. So I want to really be posting things that people appreciate and that they want to see, and that's going to help them most with their journey. So do that. Things not to share. Don't be negative on social media. You want to really create a positive environment and be positive. So that doesn't necessarily mean that you can't share experiences that are trying or hard that you're going through, but make sure that they always have a positive message to them. We don't want to be having, negative rants or, things that aren't attractive to people. Don't just, again, throw up the products to them, and just, buy insanity now, and, create ways that you're sharing with them and not selling to them on your social media. Again, make sure that you're just having a variety of posts. I think that that's important. People want to see you in a lot of different ways. So, all right, next, do make sure that you're inviting on your social media. Social media can be the best tool to invite people. And, when you start looking at doing that, and as you're sharing information about your upcoming challenge groups and things like that, make sure that you be yourself, be personable, talk about how excited you are, share stories of what's happened to you and your transformation, and why you believe in the programs and the results that you're seeing and experiencing. And that will be what people really resonate with and what helps them to really to get the most from that. So, all right, and let me see. I think that's all I wanted to cover on that. So, but a couple quick do's and don'ts. And we've got in our team page a sheet of Facebook do's and don'ts. So you can go there too for a few more ideas and things. But, you know, I think the bottom line is, you know, just be yourself, you know, be real to people. They want to see who you are. And, you know, what you do matter. Your story does matter. What you have to say matters. I was very hesitant and scared on social media, and I still find myself, you know, comparing to other people and things like that. And, you know, we just can't do that. We are who we are, and we have value, and people follow us because of who we are and what our lives are, and that they can resonate with us. So, you know, sharing, the more you share of yourself, the more they're going to be able to relate to you, or people are going to find those nuggets and things that they relate best to you, and will be able to assimilate to you. And that's why I think it's important to be vulnerable too when we have challenges, or, you know, we've messed up, or, you know, failed forward. You know, share those things with people, because that makes us real. You know, if we're always perfect and we never have any trials or things to overcome, you know, people see that and you know, say, well, that, you know, it's good for her, but she's not like me, or, you know, what I battle through, she doesn't battle through. And, you know, they don't feel like we're really relatable. But as we're able to share, you know, what we've been through, you know, maybe you have battled an eating disorder, or, you know, you have overcome self-doubt or developed more confidence, or, you know, you learned something, or you've been through, you know, a death or a trial, or whatever it might be. You know, there's lots of ways that you can share that, again, still with a positive message, and people will need to hear that. There's a lot of people just like you who are battling those same things. You know, for me, nighttime eating, it's just always something that has been and you know, continues to a point to be hard for me. I have to be very mindful of that. You know, a lot of people are like that, you know, and battle that same thing. If I don't ever share those things about my journey and what I'm going through, you know, people won't be able to gain value from that. You know, being a mom, you know, what does that mean? What trials have you gone through? And what are you going through? Did you have postpartum depression? Have you faced trials like that? You know, and if so, how did you overcome, or how are you dealing with that? You know, be willing to share those things with people, because it will really make a big impact and big difference to them too. So, all right, that's my do's and don'ts. I'm going to introduce you to just a couple of programs tonight. I'm going to see the best way to do this, because a lot of them are on my phone. So I think probably what I'll do, the apps that I use on my phone, I'm just going to talk to you about, and then I've got a couple on my desktop that I'm going to share with you, and I'll take you into those and show you a little bit about those two. So, but as far as putting my pictures together, these are the top 3 apps that I use on my phone. So the first is called WordSwag. So WORD swag, SWAG, WordSwag. So this program, what it is, app on your phone, you can put your picture, and it allows you to utilize a lot of different overlays to create text on your pictures. So a lot of them that I use, I should have probably put together a couple of pictures that I could just pull up so that you guys could see. Maybe I'll go ahead and screen share, and we can find a few here. Let me get to my desktop here. But WordSwag is nice because it gives you a variety of different fonts and things that you can use. So you basically just type in your message or what you want to utilize, and then hold on, man. I got a lot of things open here. And then you can save that, and you'll have that put together. So let me see if I can go to my page here. Okay, so here's a good example, you know, just a simple font from WordSwag. Let's see here. I can find some other ones. Mm-hmm. We used WordSwag for. You can also just get blank like templates, like with the designed background. And okay, so here's one. You know, it puts it just in this type of, you know, differentiating font. And then I just use the same font. I always put a watermark on my picture. So I just put Tina Salisbury Fitness. That way, you know, if anyone ever takes those pictures that I create and stuff, like they'll be mine. So here's a good example of using WordSwag with just a background. So you can just pick a background and it can be a plain color, or they have some different designs or some different pictures that you can use, and you can put some quotes in there or sayings in there, and it'll do that. So I really like WordSwag. It is really easy to use. Here's another, well, that one's PhotoFy, I think, so I'll show you that one next. So, but that's a really good one. I probably use that the most frequently when I'm just taking my picture and I'm just putting words over top of it. So the second one that I use quite a bit is called PhotoFy, and it's PHOTOFY. So PhotoFy. So again, with PhotoFy, you can put text over your pictures. You can also, it has some things that you can kind of blur the edges. You can see on this one that I blurred the edges a little bit. And then they also have art. I think they're called, let me see what they're called exactly. I think just art, text art maybe or something. But the text art actually comes with like pre-made phrases and, you know, things like that that you can utilize, you know, too. So those are kind of fun to look at and play with. And, you know, I probably don't get in here quite enough to really look at those ahead of time. I probably should. So, but it's called artwork. So the artwork is just a lot of different, like you know, you can search by different categories. So, you know, if you want fitness, you could choose fitness. If you've got kind of a keyword, like maybe in this one I put happy, you know, I could search by happy and it would pull up all of the different things for that. So, you know, you can really play around with it and kind of create some fun things, or kind of look for some themes that you have for the week and what you want to do. So, but I like that you can blur the edges. In PhotoFy, you can also, you can mirror your images. Let me see if I can find one of those that I did. Okay, so like this one, you know, I took the picture and then I just did a mirror image of it. So you can do things like that. You can put borders on your pictures and some fun things like that. So PhotoFy has some, WordSwag is really more just for word overlay on your pictures. PhotoFy will allow you a lot more versatility to be able to do a lot of different things with that too. So it's a really good program. Another one that I really like that I don't utilize quite as much yet, but I'm learning more about it and getting, I like it quite a bit, is called Rhonna Designs, and it's RHONNA Designs, DESIGNS. So Rhonna Designs. It's very similar to PhotoFy, but it has some different fonts and things like that that you can use. So that one's a really good one too. I won't talk too much about that, but you can, because I haven't used it quite as much. The WordSwag and the PhotoFy are the ones that I use the most, but Rhonna Design is another really good one. And then I was going to show you for videos, what I probably use most is, let's see, what I use most is called, this program called PicPlayPost. So Pic, P-I-C, play, P-L-A-Y, post, P-O-S-T. Now you can use this to create for videos, or you can use it for collages and things like that. You can use PicPlayPost for either of those. But for a lot of the videos that I do, where I maybe do multiple screens or things like that, you can do that, and you input your video, and then you can use the whole video, or you can edit it how you want it to the length that you want, and just kind of shorten it to the clips that you want. You can also add music, or utilize the sound from your video, or you can take out the sound from your video in the editing. You can also make it so that they play, you know, like this one, it's playing together. or you could use one like this where, you know, you can set it to go sequentially where it does just one screen at a time. So that's what I probably use most for my video. Since getting an iPhone, I've also played around with iMovie a little bit. So some of the ones I do a little bit of editing through using my iMovie app. But PicPlayPost has been really pretty simple and easy to use with that too. So the one thing I would say, you know, just about graphics and creating graphics is, you know, you can spend a lot of time doing that. And I would just encourage you not to be over consumed with graphics. I feel like I did that a lot at first, and, you know, it took away time from doing really what was most important, which was connecting with people and inviting and things like that. So it's you know, it's fun to make things look nice, and you know, once you learn those apps a little bit better, obviously you get a little bit more efficient and quick at that. But, you know, learn a few things that you like, kind of develop your style, and, you know, that'll help you with your branding as well, you know, to be consistent with your style. But it also helps you because when you go to create your graphics, it won't take you as long because you know the things that you like and the things that work for you, and you can do that pretty quickly. So I wanted to introduce you to two programs that I use for my desktop to do some things. So the first one is called PicMonkey. And, you know, I'm not going to go through a whole tutorial on this, but if you Google or YouTube PicMonkey, you know, how to create a picture in PicMonkey, there's actually quite a few really good tutorials out there that will take you through this to show you probably a lot more functionality than I have used it for. But I use PicMonkey a lot for collages that I want to do for my desktop. Is probably what I use it most for. So you can, I'll just show you that. You can click on collage. I'll just pick 3 random pictures here. And you can pick the pictures that you want, and then you can put it in the layout that you want. So right here you can choose from a lot of different layouts. You know, if I want 2 in a row, if I want it to be a card, you know, square deal or big, small, you know, and then you can just drag and drop and place your pictures in there, and you can rearrange the size and things like that too. So it's really nice for collages. What I also like about PicMonkey is that you can make Facebook covers. So this is great for, you know, your banners, for your personal page, or for your like page if you start that. And it's also really great for your challenge groups too, because you can, you know, this will assure that your graphic always fits in the place where you want it to, for, you know, or in the size that you get for your Facebook photo covers. So you can take this and redesign it. You know, you can use a basic template, and then, you know, let's say if you only had 2 pictures, you can click this one off to remove it. You can change the sizes of the graphics, you know, to fit in there how you want them to. And then you can play around with different things. You know, there's different swatches if you want backgrounds, or you've got your colors and things like that that you can change, make it more transparent or less. You know, you can control if you have spacing or a border there, rounded corners, things like that too. So I use that. I use PicMonkey a lot for collages. And, you know, I also do a little bit of editing with PicMonkey too. So if I've got a picture, you know, on my desktop, again, if I want to do like some text overlay, or, you know, there's a lot of fun features and things you can do, sharpening, resizing, if you need to crop, you know, so you can do a lot of different things, you know, with the individual pictures on PicMonkey too. So it's a pretty versatile program. And, you know, here's the text options. So let's say if we crop that here, this isn't going to necessarily look great, but you know, you can add, just to show you here, a free clean eating group. So, and you can realign that, move it up and down, change the coloring, change the size. You know, you can fade out the wording here. So there's some good versatility there that you can do. And you can always unlock more things. What I'm showing you today is just kind of the free stuff, but you know, there's a lot more effects and things that you can do if you want to pay for that too. All right, just the last program that I wanted to show you is called Canva. And Canva is also, it's a free program that you can use on your desktop as well. And I've really come to really love Canva because it's so versatile. So you can create, as you can see here, social media posts. You can create posters, Facebook covers. You know, specifically we'll size it for the best size for Facebook. You can create just documents, so it comes, you know, with the US letter. You know, you create your best sized Instagram post, things like that. So there's just a lot of versatility, and I'll show you, you know, just a few things that I've done, some versatile things that I've done. So this was a graphic that I did for, you know, for our sneak peek group just the other day. So you'll see you can add text, you can add graphics and sizes, you can do faded out boxes and things like that with this. And but you can also do documents, you know, like here is, you know, some documents I put together, some PDFs for the last 6-week transformation group. You know, you can do that, or I put together our 7-day detox plan. So, you know, this is actually, you know, a PDF, a 7-page document. And so it takes, you can put in text, you can put in pictures. So you can actually create a lot of different types of documents through Canva. Now, what I like about creating graphics from Canva is that, you know, you can go back and change these. So for example, let's say, let me find one that I would want to change. Okay, let's say I was doing another 30-day water challenge. So I did a 30-day water challenge in October. Well, if I created this in like PicMonkey or something like that, I wouldn't, it saves the picture and that's it. But in Canva, you know, it saves your document, so I can actually go back in here. So if I want to start a new one, let's say on February 1st, I can go in and change this document and change, you know, whatever I need. So maybe I'll say send your results by March 4th, and then boom, done. So I've got a brand new graphic that I can use, something similar to what I've used, by just changing a few things, and then I can download it again and use that graphic. So it's really nice program that way, that I can create similar things that I want to maybe reuse. Like for example, this shake and share invite, you know, I can go in and all I have to do is change the date and things like that. I can use the same invite, or maybe I can just throw on another quick graphic, something like that. So, you know, it's really great for creating graphics, you know, for creating things where you have a little bit more text, and also for creating documents. You know, I did my my Thanksgiving Day recipe guide in here. Here's my healthy Thanksgiving recipes. Again, PDFs for testimonials that I've created in here. Facebook banners and covers and pictures. So there's a lot of versatility that I really like with Canva. So, and when you go in here, you know, you can actually choose from a lot of different layouts. You know, if you want to do